Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. Before we head into episode 5, let's do a quick recap of what went on in the last episode. Jeake needed a break from the chaos of the farm, so him and Elaine headed to the village market for some fun and to look for potential wives. While Elaine had plenty of luck, constantly surrounded by a gaggle of ladies, Jake's nerves got the best of him, and he spent more time playing archery than attempting to flirt. That is, until he spotted Felicity Barrow. Struck by her beauty, Jeake almost impaled someone with a stray arrow as he couldn't take his eyes off of Felicity. He found her alone away from the market, where he introduced himself. The pair got along incredibly well, and Jeake even worked up the courage to flirt a little bit, which was well received by Felicity. But the farm was calling, and Jeake had to head home. Back at the Wainwrights, we had a successful birthday roll for Rose, who aged into a young adult, and a successful roll for Elias, who aged into a toddler. Jeake ended up sneaking away again to the bluffs, where his friends had gathered to play archery and get away from their parents. Felicity was there as well, and the two flirted up a storm, even sharing their first kiss. Things escalated quickly, and before we knew it, they took matters into their own hands and snuck off to the bush for an improper woohoo. Will this cause a scandal in the village? Will Jeake have to propose? These are the questions we're left with to start episode 5. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to another stream. We are back to The Sims. We are about to head into the 5th episode of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. And there is a ton to get through in this episode. There's some mistakes that I made the last 2 episodes that I'm going to have to fix. And then just a lot of hopefully good things, but maybe some bad things. We'll see what happens. Very first thing though, I realized that I completely messed up Ella's birthday. Ella is technically older than Elias, but when the twins had their birthday rolls, Jean and Joanna died, I was so completely flabbergasted that I completely missed Ella's birthday. So Ella has been an infant for a few days longer than what she was supposed to. So we're going to do that immediately, first thing, and see if she survives. And then I have it fixed in the chart so that she will age up at the correct time that she was supposed to. That way she is still older than Elias. So she'll just be a toddler for less time than what he is, which is okay. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully she survives. We also have to see if Felicity is pregnant. So we will have her come over and visit the farm today. Maybe she's being introduced to everybody because Jeake wants to get his mother and father's approval to marry her. She doesn't have a family of her own. She's an extra townie that I put in to a lot with 3 other girls. So we don't really have to worry about going over and getting her family's approval, but for him, we're just going to have her come over, and it'll be an excuse for us to add her to our Sims for a second so she can go take a pregnancy test and we can see if she's pregnant. And if she is, then Jeake is proposing right away and we are getting married immediately because she cannot be pregnant without being married, or else the town's going to start talking. So we have to do that. Rose is pregnant with her 3rd pregnancy, so she is in her 3rd trimester. So we're going to have to see how that birth goes. That will happen right away as well. Then we will be going into 1303, which means that we have to do the yearly event roll, and then we have to go around to all the rest of the townies to see, well, not all of them, but the townies that are aging up to see if they survive their birthday rolls. That includes the king in Windenburg. I keep calling it Winford. I don't know why. So the king in Windenburg, we have to see if he survives. So he's part of those roles. And then after that, we're going to just have to see how it is. We'll work through the rest of 1303. Who knows? If Felicity's pregnant, we might have her and Jeake have a baby before the end of this episode. So it is time to just jump right into things. So like I said, we have to see if little baby Ella survives her toddler role. Oh, I also forgot. Jean on Saturday will be aging up to a toddler as well. So like I said, There's a lot to get done this episode, so let's just start with Ella right away. Okay, we are going to jump right into it now and age up Ella and see if she survives to a toddler. So let's get you to a toddler now. There we go. Okay. Ella has aged up. She has earned a bonus trait. So we will see what she is. She's clingy, a Zuby, and silly. Elias is a Zuby as well, so it makes sense because they live on a farm. So I think it'd be really cute to see them interacting with the animals on the farm. Oh, wait, she aged up so cute. Look at her hair and her freckles. Wait, I love it. Her little dressing gown, that is not medieval at all, but her hair is adorable. I might keep it. Let's do her birthday roll. Time to get nervous again. Okay, so she is a toddler now, so she cannot roll a 2, a 4, an 8, or a 17. Perfect. She's all good. We have our eldest daughter as a little toddler now. So let's go into Cass and give her a makeover. Okay. We have our little Ella. She is adorable. I love her. Oh my god, my mouse. Okay, bills. We got to make some money. This is the first time we've had bills, and I'm using this system as like their taxes. So we got to get some money before we get in trouble with Lord or Duke Gaveston and the king. It's 9 a.m. So I think in like 2 hours I will have Jeake invite Felicity over. Our harvest isn't for another 2 days, so we can't make money that way. So Matildas, we already have stew. You know what? I'm gonna get her to do some honey because that was a good way of making money, and we haven't done that yet, or as often as we should have anyways. So she's dressed. Let's go get some honey. Okay, James, I told you 5,000 different times to go to the bathroom. So if you pee your pants, not my problem. Jake's looking buff here. All that archery practice, it's really been paying off. That's how he got Felicity. Elias is just wandering through the bushes. How did he even get all the way over there? Jeake now outranks the current Wainwright dynasty head, Harwin. He can now claim the leadership from him by using the usurped dynasty headship social interaction. He's not going to do that. Jake's about to go start his own family, so... Oh, okay. We also have Hendry, who has gone into labor. We're going to just do an automatic delivery. We don't have to go all the way over there, but we'll still roll to see if she survives and if the baby survives. So I think that means that we have to go over there. I thought it would let us name them. Okay, let's go do that really quickly. Okay. Oh, I kind of like that. Hendry. Allie and Mally. That's cute. So a little baby girl. Okay, Mally, come here and we will do your roll. I know I have the dice up still, but whatever. We needed it anyways. We will roll for Mally and for little Allie. So Mally cannot roll a 1. That is the only number she cannot get. She got a 5. She's good. Let's see the curse, if the curse continues on in the Hendry household. Can't talk today. So Allie cannot roll a 5, 10, 15, or 20. And she's good too. Okay. So that we don't have to come all the way back over here, I'm going to do her infant roll as well. So for that, she cannot roll a 12, a 16, or an 18. So let's see. She survives to an infant. All right. Let's age her up and do a little makeover, and then we will go back to our farm. Okay, Allie aged up to a sunny and dreamy infant. All right. We have little Allie Hendry just chilling on the floor over here. It looks really cute, her little outfit. I really like that, actually. Okay. Let's go back to the Wainwright farm. Oh, look at father and son weeding in the garden. That's really cute. Jeake is always checking in on Elias. That's why I think like it's totally fine for him to take over the Baynard farm. Because when I looked back when I was editing my the YouTube videos, I'm on episode 3 right now. So I put up episode 2 yesterday and I was looking at it and I was like, Jeake was there so often. He was there for the birth. I didn't even realize before Jenna died. And he was there right before the family came over for a meal. So I was like, I think him and Jenna got along really, really well. And because Pierce and Jenna are gone now, I think they would be completely fine with him taking over the farm. Speaking of, we need him to invite Felicity over. So let's do that now. Elias, why are you sad? You're wet. Okay, that's because you went for a walk on your own. You went to like the other neighborhood. Come in here and play with Ella. Go talk to your cousin. We'll see. Is she looking pregnant? She's not. I'm still nervous though. I think I'm gonna have her do a pregnancy test. Can't he ask her to do that? I think that's, oh yeah, asked to take a pregnancy test. Okay, I don't even have to add her. I've never used this before. So, okay, maybe that's not like the first thing he says. That'd be kind of an asshole move. Hey, thanks for coming over. Can you go take a pregnancy test? Okay, let's have him introduce her to Jean, his little niece. Matildas is sleeping out in the rain again. I don't get what she's doing. All right. Jeake, ask her to take a pregnancy test now. You're unsatisfied. Oh, that's Matildas. I thought it was her. Oh, wait. That is so cute, too. If she's pregnant, look how cute they're going to be as parents. Jean almost looks like their kid. I love that. Ah! Oh my goodness. Maybe he's like, okay, here's my niece. Now I'm thinking that you should go take a pregnancy test. Because we did get it on the other day. And I need to see if I need to propose to you right now. Oh. Crying infant. The world would be oh so much better if the crying would just stop. I wonder what her traits are. I haven't even looked. Okay, nothing against children. She just doesn't like crying kids. Understandable. Let's go. Actually, before she uses their bathroom, I feel like she needs to go say hi to some of the family. Matildas, you can introduce yourself to her as well. I feel like they might have known her already, like around the village, but this is the first time they're formally being introduced. Okay, the only one she needs to get to know is Harwin, but I'm gonna have her go take her pregnancy test now. Because if she is pregnant, we gotta get Jeake to propose to her. And we're gonna have to get married, like, today. Well, we'll probably wait till after Rose gives birth, and then we will have them get married if she is pregnant, which I have not checked, so I don't know. But I'm worried. I'm worried with the way our luck has gone. I'm not sure. Yeah, we really need to capitalize more on this honey making. $480 for that. Matilda's go do some laundry. Actually, I don't know if this... Oh my god! She is pregnant! Jeake hooked up with her one time. Oh, they're in trouble. How is he gonna explain that to his parents? Hey, I met a girl. We went to... not even a party. They went to a lot and they just hooked up in a bush and now she's pregnant. Oh shoot. Okay. Well, let's go find Jeake again and tell him the big news. He's off gardening. Dove. Felicity and you are such a great pair. You two should think of something more long term. Well, she's about to. Oh, she's really showing. She definitely has to... they have to get married. This would be scandalous. Okay. Well, get a move on, Jeake. You're gonna do this without even asking. You introduced her to your parents already, so... let's see what we can do. Ask to be romantic partner, and then immediately he's gonna propose to her. And hopefully that's fine. Sometimes it doesn't let you do that, so I might wait a second, but okay, you got this.
Soup to dips.
Oh my god, her little belly. A corset would be the worst outfit to be wearing when you're pregnant. Their romance is pretty high, so I feel like he could try and propose. She's like, dude, come on. I can't just be your girlfriend. I have to be your wife. You got me pregnant. Come on, Jeake. You got this. Yay! How romantic in the garden. Oh, they're so cute. I actually love them together. New romance dynamic, wholesome. Of course they would be. They're in the honeymoon phase. All right. He's gonna have to come and break the news to his parents. And Rose is in labor. Oh my god, everything's happening all at once. Felicity's really being welcome to the family right now. Can he tell his dad that he's engaged? Maybe he'll just go over and ask him about his wedding day. So, Dad, how was your wedding day? By the way, mine's coming up. I got a girl pregnant. Okay, Felicity, introduce yourself to your future father-in-law. Hey, don't mind my pregnant belly. Nice to meet you. New family dynamic strict. When it comes to James and Ella, a sense of order seems to abound, as the younger Sim has a deep respect for their older family member, often meeting the older Sim's high expectations. Sure. That makes some sense. Make a joke about... oh, congratulate on engagement. Okay. There we go. At least he'll know now. Okay. You're welcome into the family. There's not really much else he can do. He's gotta welcome her in. And Rose, we gotta focus on you because I really need you to survive this. I'm very nervous. And hopefully we get a boy. We haven't gotten a boy yet. We need a male heir to take over the farm. Elias is not our child, even though we've adopted him. We need a Wainwright to take over the farm. Okay, girl. Have your baby. Oh, he's like another one. Elias loves water. Not right now. All right. Oh my god, another girl. They're just popping out girls left, right, and center. We need a guy. We need a male heir. I love that she's having all these girls. We're welcoming her into the family, but oh my goodness. What are we going to do if we don't have a male heir? Okay, what are we going to name our little baby? How about Astrid? Astrid's cute. Astrid Wainwright. All right. And just one this time. Okay. Time to roll and see if Rose survives her pregnancy. So let's bring up the dice. The only number she cannot roll is a 1. So let's roll for Rose. She's good. Let's see if little baby... Oh my god. What did I name her? Astrid. She cannot roll a 5, 10, 15, or 20. And she survives as well. Okay. We have another little girl to add to the family. Astrid Wainwright. So cute. I was gonna give Rose a break if she had a baby boy, but unfortunately she's gonna have to keep going. There's been so much going on. We have Rose, who gave birth to Astrid, another little girl. We have Felicity, who's just found out she's pregnant. Out of wedlock. So Jeake has proposed to her, and now we gotta get them not pregnant. We gotta get them married and moved out so that the town doesn't start talking about how scandalous it is that she has lost her virtue. Okay. I'm thinking we just do this right away. Just a small little wedding event. Weddings hardly work, but we'll just do it quickly. Okay. Let's set this up properly. We won't spend a whole lot of time doing this. Oh, look at them in their little formal wear. Okay. Let's have everybody sit down properly. So steady, sit there. Elias just taught himself how to use the potty while we were gone. He's a smart little guy. I like how they're just stomping over. Hello, you're supposed to be happy. This is allegedly the happiest day of your life. Walk down the aisle. I love the interaction or the animations for it. All right, Felicity, your turn. I'm trying to give you some sort of proper wedding. And he just disappeared. Oh, I hate weddings in The Sims. It's so frustrating. Exchange vows and kiss. Come on. And little Ella is just in the way.
Oh, yips.
And I guess they sped through it. I did see this in other people's challenges. When they're teenagers, they don't go through the actual marriage routine. It doesn't work because they're teenagers. So we're just going to assume that they did it. I got a picture. Good enough. And she will be part of our dynasty. Okay. At the very least, can you kiss her? Okay. How about you kiss right there then? That's fine. Nope. This is just like not working at all. Everybody just gave up. They're like, okay, you got married. We're fine. We don't need to see anything else. I don't know if it counts as them being married now. Let's see. Soulmates. Oh, they're soulmates. Oh no, not actual soulmates. Just from the game. Okay. All right, well, I guess it worked. Can we end this now? How do we end the wedding? It's so complicated. Did I mess this up? Everybody's dancing now, which is really cute and everything, but I'm over this. We've got stuff to do. All right. I'm gonna have to take a pause while I figure this out. I'll probably have to reload my game. So silly. But I will be right back once I figure this out. I had to move them out. I couldn't even like do it in cast because they're not adults yet. So I'm gonna see if I can get them married now. Like, we went back in time because I had to quit and then come back, so we'll just have him propose to her now and hope for the best. Yay! Okay, we've already done this. Let's go. Hooray! They're engaged again. Let's elope right away, and then we will move him into the farm. They're still cute, even though it didn't work out the way it was supposed to. I'm never doing a marriage like that ever again. They're gonna get engaged. I'm gonna bring them to a lot. No wedding event. They'll just be by an arch, and they will get married. I'm never, ever, ever touching that wedding event button ever again. I've had nothing but bad luck. All right, they're married. Now I have to give them enough money so that they can move into the Baynard farm, and then I'll bring it back down to 500. Okay. After so much back and forth, we finally have Felicity and Jeake married and moved in together. She does not know that she's pregnant yet because I had to quit and then come back to my previous save. So Rose hasn't had her baby yet, and she doesn't know she's pregnant, so we're going to do that really quickly right now and then go back, have Rose give birth again, and then we're just going to move on. I'm just never, ever, ever doing a wedding event in The Sims ever again, because that was just stupid. All right, a girl. We totally didn't know that. Astrid. There we go. Let's save this here. Oh, can't save this here. It's like I'm new to this game. Jake is back to check on his little nephew. He's like, I've got your farm. I'm taking care of it for you. I didn't know toddlers could use umbrellas. What a funny little guy. Okay. Matildus is using the bush finally. Harwin is in the rain still. He doesn't need to go check him. He needs to eat. And he can't eat because it's stinky. Everything is going wrong today. Everything is going wrong. It's okay. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Oh, Rose, she gave birth and immediately just went for a nap. That makes sense. And then, James, I'm gonna get you to come pay your taxes while we still have the money. And before I forget, because if not, Duke Gaveston will come knocking at our door and threaten to take the farm away. And we do not need that. I just want to get through this day. I thought I was going to get all the way through 1303. And instead, we're just having problem after problem after problem. Why are you bringing her to the bathroom? And why do you keep insisting on dipping her toes in the water? She doesn't want that. He's sleeping on the stool. Why? He's such a little peanut. Look at him. He's so cute. You have a whole bed over here. And you said, nope, I'm going to sleep on a stool instead. I'm cheating that. I don't care. Sorry. What a dramatic man. He's still grieving. He did lose his daughter, and he lost his sister and his brother-in-law. And then we will start off year 1303. Finally. We probably should have been there already, but that wedding really screwed us over. Who is at our door? Who is that? Leanna Hairston? I don't even know who that is. She looks like she's some kind of noblewoman. We're gonna ignore her for now. Stranger danger, I have no idea who you are. At least little Astrid's doing okay. I can't believe we still don't have a boy. We've had 4 girls in a row. Maybe Elias will end up taking over this farm. He wasn't even meant to. Maybe his parents dying, that's like the best thing that could have happened to him. He'll become our new heir. Oh, speaking of, Jenna's back. I really like that they're on this lot, and then like her and Pierce are coming over just to check on their little boy. Okay, so Rose and James have a strict dynamic with Ella. That makes sense. She is the eldest. She's not going to get away with everything. Why are you awake now? Oh, yeah, okay. If I woke up in the middle of the night and I saw a ghost looking over at me, especially, she never met her aunt. So this would freak me out. She's like, who are you? They are really cute though. They look so alike. Ella looks like her mom. Jean looks like her dad. I wonder who Astrid's gonna look like. I need this day to be over with. I need this year to be over with. 1303 needs to happen sooner rather than later. She's back again. Everybody's awake now. I am having the worst luck with this game today. Oh my gosh. Okay. Rose is up. She got enough sleep. It's fine. Go change Jean's diaper. No. It hasn't even been 24 hours yet and you're trying to have another baby? No. I cannot handle another child in this household. I'm putting my foot down. I understand that we don't have a male heir yet, but at this point, I don't care. And just like that, we are finally at 1303. That took so long. I am almost 2 hours into this stream, and I thought we were hitting it like an hour ago. But that freaking wedding between Jeake and Felicity bugged the game, and then I couldn't get them married again, and then I had to replay everything. So here we are. We are finally in 1303, and we can get going on some rolls. So let's clear out our fridge first, and then we will age up little Astrid to make things a little easier on us. Everything is stinky. Everyone's crying. I'm about to cry. That is just how this Friday night stream is going. Let's age up Astrid. So, for babies, I'm going to keep her like that for now because aging her up into an infant and then trying to kill her off is, if she does die, is more complicated. So let's just do her roll first. I will bring up the dice. So baby Astrid is going into an infant, so she cannot roll a 12, a 16, or an 18. So let's see if she makes it. And she does. Just updating my chart, and then we will age her up. And then we are going to take a break from the Wainwright household, and we are going to go around town and see what the other townies are up to and do their birthday rolls. Oh, okay. Matilda, that's fine. You age her up. I don't care. Somebody do it. Oh my god, look at the bowl cut that little Astrid is aging up with. Okay, Astrid is sunny and messy. All 4 children have aged up with these weird ears. I don't even know what I have in Cass to get them like this, but let's take care of that quickly first. Oh, look at them. They look so adorable. They are so alike. She's got strong genes. That red hair. Okay, let me put our crib back. Where am I going to put this one? I'm running out of room in this little house. Honestly, good enough. All right. Let's go to the other households. Okay. The very first thing we're going to do is the yearly event roll. So I will bring up our little chart again. So every year we do a little extra roll to see what happens to one of the townie households. So I will bring up our dice and we will roll. And roll again, and roll again. Okay, 2. Somebody gets married. That's actually exactly what I wanted. So I want Elaine and who was he with? Let's go back to the Hendry household. We will see. There was a girl that he was flirting with that he got along with really well when we were at the market yesterday. So we'll have them get married and start their own little family. And then maybe on the next stream, I'm going to do like a little maintenance stream so we can add some new Sims to the household and do another lot. So then we'll have them move into their own little farm. So he liked... Oh, he was attracted to Felicity too? No, it was Elia that he was into. So I'll do that manually. Oh, they're teens, so it's not going to work. Elia was in here. Elia Mowbray. She would get $500, or she would bring $500 over because they're getting married. We will go to the Hendrys and make them partners, and then we will go to the Hendrys and get them married. Topher is half naked. Good way to meet your sister-in-law. Cute. So cute. Oh, the heart is a paid actor. Look at that. Perfect. Cute. And now, elope immediately. Jeez. At this point, they're gonna be getting it in a bush, just like Jeake and what's her name did. Felicity. Okay, elope immediately. We don't need another baby outside of marriage. Mally is super upset about Brianna DeLacy. And they're just casually getting married out front. Okay, these two are together now. We're good. Let's go back to the castle. All right, we got to bring King Rolf over here. Oh no, he is here. He's feeling tense as he's dancing. There must be a lot going on in his kingdom. Well, you're about to get more tense because it's your birthday roll and I got to see if you survive. So he is... King Rolf is a young adult, so he's going into his adult role, which means he cannot roll a 3, a 10, a 15, or an 18. So let's do that. And he survives. We do not need to figure out a line of succession for him just yet. All right, our king, let's get you into an adult as you're dancing. Rolf aged up. Yes, we know. Oh, and now he's not feeling great. That old age is kicking in real quick. Okay. Everyone else is just chilling out here. Where did Princess Eloise go? What is she doing? Oh, she's swimming in the pond. I feel like that might not be looked upon very well by your mother. Queen Alice, you can come over here. Congratulate your husband on aging up. Hand Bella to Rolf too. Okay, so we had King Rolf age up. Now we need to go to... We need to bring Herbert Denton to the castle. So... Not feeling this song. Rolf does not seem to be enjoying this song should he decide he dislikes waltz. Sure. I mean, I feel like you would be doing a lot of waltzing as the king. You're definitely hosting a lot of balls. But hey, maybe just dancing isn't for you. Okay. Herbert, you are a teen. You are going up into a young adult now. So you cannot roll. Where is it? A 2, an 11, or a 13. And he's good. We've had a lot of luck with our rolls so far. Okay. Let's age you up, and then you can get out of here, and we will bring the DeLacy's over. You can go home. Now let's bring over the DeLacy's. We need Staunton, I believe, and we need Rosa. No, Quentin and Rosa. Those are the kids. So that's fine. Get out from the king's robes. He is a sim that I downloaded off the gallery from Citrine Simmers. He was in her, the beginning of her Ultimate Decades challenge. So I added him to my game. They're such a cute little family. His hair is a little wild, but that's fine. I am feeling a little weird because their dad's not here, so I'm going to add him too, just in case something happens and we need to get him to plead. Okay, everybody's here. Staunton, you just walk over here, and then we will do Quentin's roll first. Oh, press the wrong button. I feel like Quentin or Staunton decided that he needed to take his kids over here to meet the king and queen. Maybe he hopes that Rosa will marry one of the princes one day. We do have little Prince Quentin over here. I know there's 2 Quentins, but that's fine. He's a little cutie. He'll age up sooner, or soon, I guess, but maybe even the princess could be interested in little Quentin one day. Maybe they get betrothed. Who knows? We'll see what happens there. But for now, we will do Quentin's roll and see if he survives. He really is quite the cutie. So, he is currently a child, and so he will be going into a teenager. So the only number he cannot roll is a 7. So let's do that. A 1. He's all good. So we can age him up. Ooh, look at that hair. I feel like that kind of fits actually with the way he was before. Awful eyebrows, but we will do his little sister's age up next before we do a little makeover because there's no point in going into cast twice. Rosa is a toddler, so she's going into a child. So she cannot roll a 9 or a 19. And she's good. She got a 20, so we can age her up into a child. All right. Look at that face. He's like, why am I here, Dad? Okay. Perfect. With that being said, we can go back to our main household. Okay. I'm thinking that because of how crazy this episode has been so far and having to restart everything, the stream's already getting to almost 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna leave it here for today. My plan had been to do like a maintenance stream and like do different lots and add different sims to the game on Sunday because I won't be on tomorrow. But I think instead we're gonna continue on episode 5 because there's still so much to get through. But at this point, I am so frustrated with this game that I need to just log off for the night and be done with it. So we're gonna pause episode 5 here, and then when we get back on Sunday, we will have Jean's birthday. She will be going up into a toddler on Saturday. We'll have our mid-season harvest, and we'll probably have to go visit Jake's farm and see Felicity give birth. So that's a whole bunch of other things that we're gonna have to do in the next episode. Today was crazy. We had Ella age up into a toddler. We had Jake find out that Felicity was pregnant, so he had to propose to her. Then they had to get married right away, so the town didn't discover that they had a baby before they got married, or they got pregnant before they got married. We got them married in the church, but me, stupidly, I did a wedding event, and weddings are notoriously broken in The Sims, so it messed up the entire game. So we had to restart. It took forever to get Jake and Felicity into their own household and married, but they finally are. I had to replay a whole bunch of the game, and then we had Rose, who gave birth to her 4th baby girl, Astrid, who survived and successfully aged up to an infant as well. And then we did all of our birthday rolls for our townies, and all of them survived. So, that being said, thank you for sticking around, and thanks for putting up with all the technical difficulties and the lack of energy on my end because I got so frustrated. We will pick it back up on Sunday, like I said, and yeah, if you need to go back or if you want to go back and look at any of the past episodes, I am uploading them to YouTube in a more condensed and edited version, so they're a little more entertaining to watch. So you can go check that out. They are the link for that is in my About section down below. But other than that, thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully next time will be a lot better. And I will see you on Sunday. So thank you. Have a good night.